hey. Woo. We're bringing the fight today. We're bringing the fight today. You're here with the main man, Jermaine Johnson, but you can call me JJ, and this is your 30 minutes hip hop walk. Peace and blessings, everybody. What's happening? Just here getting this walk on. Just trying this phone app. See if this phone app can work. But Grand Rising, everybody. We up. I'm not even sure. Trying to figure out how to see the comments. I have no clue on what's going on. But I just wanted to say this morning, man, I saw something very disturbing. And please, everybody go check out blackwestchester.com. Everybody check out blackwestchester.com. I'm trying to see how to work this thing. This logo, live streamers, all, I guess. Hey, good morning, everybody. Just trying to see how to work out this new app on my phone. Not even sure how this thing is working, but I don't know. If it's working, leave a comment or something, man, because I'm trying to figure this thing out. We could go live for the show mobily from the phone, but I'm not sure. In the process, trying to get my walk on. Trying to get my walk on. Got the music and everything. Doing this Peloton. But check out blackwestchester.com. We got some new articles up there. Also go to our YouTube channel. We got some new shows up. We talk about we talk about some hypocrisy in our democracy in New York. And if you look at my page, I posted the article, about Governor Hochul having the audacity to lecture Texans in redistricting their congressional districts when New York did it right here, and they did it to their own Democrats. For the first time in history, the black communities in Westchester had 2 male black congressmen. First time in history. Jamal Bowman and Mondaire Jones. And it seems like after they won, they redistrict their districts. And even News 12 reported that it decreased the black voting population in these districts by 17%. And nobody said anything. The pastors didn't say anything. They were silent. The civil rights organizations didn't speak out. The only person that I saw that was openly about it, organizations, was the Black Women's Political Caucus at that time. Nobody said anything. So now we have no black representation in Congress in the 16th and 17th district. And the fact of the matter is, the 17th district is now by a Republican. I mean, it is what it is. People voted for Mike Lawler. But at the end of the day, We can't think that as Democrats, we're going to lecture Texas when we did it to our own. Right here in good old New York, the hotbed of democracy, allegedly. So check out the article and the video. And, you know, I got calls on it. I got calls about my article. And I stuck to my ground. I stand my ground on that, man. At the end of the day, the outcome is all that matters. I don't care about anything else, but what is the outcome? And the outcome was that we lost 2 black men in District 16 and 17 who was looked at as being progressive at that time. Now look what we got. So check that article out. Also, there's another article where I talk about, it's all on blackwestchester.com. Please check it out. Another article where I talk about that there's no national leadership for the Democratic Party. It looks like 2028 is going to be J.D. Vance and Marco Rubio, and that's going to be a formidable ticket for the Democrats to run against, especially if they're going to try to win those swing states. Because J.D. Vance comes from that Rust Belt, or those poor white communities, and Marco Rubio is going to carry the Latino vote. And they're going to run on history, of course. Marco Rubio will be the first Latino immigrant, family from immigrants, legally, to be vice president. So I don't know how the Democrats are going to, handle that, because they really don't have any person of a national capacity to be the leader of the party. Kamala Harris recently withdrew her candidacy for California governor, saying that she's going to take a break. So she's out. And she got the most votes, even though she lost to Trump. She got the most votes of any Democrat. Any Democratic president, Kamala Harris, got the most votes, and she still lost, spending close to $2 billion on a campaign. So the Democrats is going to have a hard message. They're going to need a message. It ain't no hard message. They're going to need a message coming up in 2028. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't know what the Democrats are going to do. Brother Clyde Hilliard, I see you, brother. Good morning. I hope all is well down in Florida. And the way the New York politics is going on up here, especially if Mandami wins, there's going to be a lot of people moving to Florida. There's going to be a lot of more people moving out of the state. And that's another thing people are not talking about. So many people are leaving blue states. And I'm not saying this to beat up Democrats. Let's not get it twisted. I'm just talking actual facts. I'm not talking feelings. I'm not dealing with emotional politics. I'm talking actual facts. Many and black people are moving out of New York because of cost of living, high taxes, all this regulation. Can't even start a business. You gotta spend so much money on different type of paperwork. It's not like that. And you know what? And I'm going to give you a prime example. I live up here in Orange County. And we went to the health department to get the health certificate for my wife's food truck. You get one permit up here in Orange County, just one. And you could go to any town in Orange County and sell your stuff. One permit from Orange County Health Department. And let me tell you, Westchester County, you got to go to each city and get a permit. That's ridiculous. Brother, Jasmine Crockett is a lot of talk. Jasmine Crockett is a lot of talk. She has no chance. She will never, listen, Jasmine Crockett will never win. Jasmine Crockett will never win the presidency. I'm sorry, sisters. I'm sorry, all y'all people that love all that rhetoric. She won't win the presidency. She won't win the swing states. And it seems like they're really doing her dirty in her own party. It is what it is. That's not, that's not my issue. But I also want to say that by the time the next census, these blue states are going to lose congressional seats. This is how it works, people. Forget about all that emotional politics, and that's the title of the book I wrote, Emotional Politics that they feed you on, right? The laws are the laws and the numbers. So many people are leaving blue states to go to southern states. The next census, the blue states are going to lose congressional seats. And if the migration continues, it won't be no use for a Democratic Party on a federal level because there won't be seats. It won't be seats. Now, people can say what they want to say, but that is the reality that the Democrats are facing right now. I had somebody say to me, because I was trying to talk my wife, we retired, man. We got to get up out of New York. Too much taxes. And someone said to me, well, why would you move down there? They're Republican, they're racist. I said, you know how good black people are living in the South? They're living good in the South. Atlanta, Georgia got the most black millionaires in any other state. And that's a fact. And the nature on doing business in the South is totally different than up here in the North. They actually want to see you win. They actually want to see you win in the South. Now, yeah, there's all pockets of Negroes. Like we know anywhere you go with black people, there's going to be pockets of Negroes. But overall, you about that business and you about doing your business and handling your business professionally with black excellence and black power, they want to see you win. And for a white person to tell me that is crazy when I'm black. And I know how good they're living down there. And they're living better in the South than they're living in New York. That's a fact. That is the actual fact. I really don't understand. Any young black person, who, especially if they have a college degree, master's, a doctorate, why are you in New York? Why are you in New York? It really doesn't make no sense. You say, well, I'll make more money up here. Yeah, but the cost of living is down there and you could do more. Cost of living is lower and you could do more. You could ball out. I go down there and I ball out and I don't spend a lot of money in the restaurants. Not like up here. Yeah, it's getting a little more expensive, but overall, it's still cheaper than living in New York or California. Gas is cheaper, cost of living is cheaper, food is cheaper when you compare it to New York. So check out blackwestchester.com and check out the articles that me and my partner AJ got up there. It's definitely the news with the black point of view. I'm up here trying to get my steps on for the day. Oh man, I done messed up. I was supposed to be incline. See it running my mouth. But yeah, so also in the news, I don't know if it's true. I saw it online. I haven't did my research, but I'm gonna write an article on it. Let me tell you something. They say that P. Diddy is gonna have a concert when he gets out of jail. They're gonna say that P. Diddy is gonna have a concert when he gets out of jail. And let me tell you something. Any grown ass man go to that concert, you're an idiot. Any grown ass man that has a daughter that go to that concert, any grown ass man that has a mother, that has a sister, that has a niece, that go to that concert, you are an idiot. After seeing that video on what Puffy did to Cassie, and if you're a man and you have a woman in your life and you go to that concert, you are a complete idiot. I don't give a shit. I'm just keeping it 100. After he kicked her like a dog and dragged her, I don't care if he gets off. His nature was put out on video, especially to a woman. That man needs counseling. First step he should go to is a counselor, a psychiatrist, and get some help. See, that's what happens when so many Negroes get money. They think they're beyond the touch of God. And that's a sad state. And it's a sad state that none of this hip hop generation that we have, even the older ones that are around, ain't saying nothing. We used to talk about protecting our women. Now these Negroes is silent when a video is out and this man is beating Cassie like a dog. Yeah, I said it. Y'all up here rooting for this Negro. You know, lost your mind. We have literally lost our goddamn minds. If we sitting here rooting for a man that beats women, and then you got Negroes, Dr. Umar and all these other Negroes defending Puffy just because the government lost 2 of their 4 charges against Puffy. Well, that's the way it goes. Ain't no injustice. That's how court works. Either they got the case or they don't got the case. That's why they had a jury. The jury worked. There ain't no bogus charges. The jury just found that he wasn't guilty of those charges. What is wrong with y'all Negroes? Let me tell you something. I'm going to say that again. Any of you, especially a man, you go to that concert, you're an idiot. You're a woman, you go to the concert, you're an idiot too. I don't care. Then you just co-signing on men that beat women. Listening to his music, he made great music, without a doubt. Was he a mastermind in production and marketing and all that? Without a doubt. Without a doubt. God touched him on that. But he ain't recognized that God touched him on that and that he's supposed to live in a certain character and walk a certain way. Jesus said, everything will be exposed. What is the worst sin? The worst sin the scriptures talk about is thinking. If you think a sin, Jesus took it to a level, not just doing it, if you think about it. Sometimes we need to read our scriptures because our culture is broken, man. Black culture is broken, especially when we co-sign that. We got men soft, feminine, women masculine, thinking that just because they got a weave and long eyelashes and they got red bottom heels or Dior heels on, that makes them feminine. That don't make you feminine. If it don't make a man feminine, how's it gonna make you feminine? It's your nature. It's how you carry yourself. It's your mind. It's your faith. That would make you feminine, not your job, not with how much money you make, not with all the bags, the Chinese made bags you got in your closet. It's your nature, sisters. And men, we gotta get back to being men. That's what we gotta get back to. Listen, I'm trying to get this workout on. I got 8 minutes left. So y'all got me for 8 minutes and I'm out of here. But we also got, oh yeah. We got our new website, blackwestchestermerch.shop. Support Black independent media. Check out the shirts. We about Black America first. Foundational Black Americans. Yeah, we switched the script because you know why? We done fought for everybody. They done used every law that was meant to uplift Black people, to uplift everybody, and we still at the bottom. Statistically, we're still at the bottom. So now we gotta start thinking about us first. You wanna run for office? What are you gonna do for Black America? Huh? You want support in this? What is your plans for Black America? Huh? That's what we gotta start doing because we in last place. We are in last place. We spend $1.5 trillion with our oppressor. We want to cry racism, but you're still spending money with them. Because they put us in a position that we can't spend no money else because we don't produce nothing. Some people say, oh man, you're a party pooper. No, I'm just giving it real like it is. So we get out this damn fantasy world like we winning. We ain't winning a damn thing. They get mad at Trump because Trump said black jobs. Then they make this video, all these people with degrees, all these high-fluting Negroes with degrees talking about I ain't got no black job. But the first thing you do is get up in the morning and you go to work to a white company. Yeah, I did it. I worked for the county for 33 years. But I understood my mission. Some of y'all don't understand your mission. And we gotta change the direction of these HBCUs. Stop teaching our children to go work for white companies and teach our children to develop businesses. That's what the original mission of HBCUs were for. because they didn't allow us to work nowhere. They didn't want us in their businesses. So we had to create our own. We had to educate our own to do that. Where did we go wrong? Where did we miss out? Somebody explain to me. Because when I look at black communities, they're getting worse. Even with black elected officials, they're getting worse. They're not getting no better. Then prove me, if I'm wrong, prove me wrong. Prove me wrong if I'm wrong. So check out blackwestchester.com. I'm up here running my mouth and on this hill, man. Speed walking on this hill, and we got to get our health back. We got to get our health and wellness back. Matter of fact, I'm going to do this every Friday morning. Make sure I get my walk on and run my mouth. So there's something else I wanted to talk about. But check out our YouTube channel. Check out our YouTube channel. Please like. We're working on bringing sports to Black Westchester. Coming up, it's football season. I got to work that out. We want to talk about sports. Mondays, we got the black economy, where we talk about black businesses and how legislation affects the black economy and the things that we could do to pivot for the survival of black communities. On Wednesdays, it's Health and Wellness Wednesday. Thursdays is Motivational Thursday. Friday, it's the morning tea. And I'm going to be up here now getting my walk on Fridays. And Sundays, the People Before Politics show with me and my partner, AJ Woodson. And throughout the week, you'll have different segments of the publisher's desk on the latest news and how these issues affect Black America. Because we don't have those conversations on a regular basis. And our goal at Black Westchester is to create those conversations. We got to educate and elevate. And it's not to be knocking anybody. Some people take offense to what I say, but I'm just giving it to you the way it should be. I'm not attacking nobody. If you're a politician and you ain't doing right, and I say something about you not doing right, it's not personal. If we report something that you're doing and you get mad that we reported it, it's not personal, don't do it. We can't report anything that you don't do. Well, we can report if you're not doing your job, absolutely. But we don't fabricate nothing about anybody. That's why we tell people, if we slandered you, sue us. Let's go to court and let's have a judge decide if we slandered you. And we have yet to be served by anybody that we shine the light on, because we're coming to you with the truth. Also, August 1st, we're going to be having the 28-day health and wellness challenge. Go to blackwestchester.com. It should be up on there. Sign up. You get a free ebook, the 28-day health and wellness challenge. Whether you participate or not, it just adds you to the email list so you can participate and you will get all the information for signing up. And then we're going to start on September 1st for 28 days. We're going to get back to health and wellness. We had a hot summer. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Now we got to get back to health and wellness. Me too. For about a year and a half, I could barely walk. When I was walking, it was with pain, so I wasn't going nowhere. It just hurt. Had some nerve issues in my feet. But as you see now, I got it right. Because I'm up here walking, man. Got to lose this weight. Sometimes people are under the impression, even though you eat healthy, if you ain't burning calories, you're going to gain weight. Fruits, vegetables, they got calories. But if you're not burning them, they going to build up. They're going to build up. So I'm back. I'm back at it. So check out blackwestchester.com, family. Check out blackwestchestermerch.shop. blackwestchestermerch.shop. And support us. We got some great t-shirts. We got a lot of the Blacktastic, I'm Blacktastic t-shirts. And we got other t-shirts to support the program because we're independent media. And we're trying to give you as much as we can. But at the end of the day, it costs money. Freedom ain't free. Freedom ain't free at all. So buying a t-shirt, joining the YouTube channel, all that helps out. The little bit helps out. And I thank you, man, because we've been doing this 11 years now. 11 years we've been having Black Westchester. So it's been ups and been downs, but we still here, man. We still here. We're still doing strong. And it's because of the support of you guys, man. Everybody that support us, everybody that takes ads out in the paper, man. Everybody that shares our paper and shares our articles. Everybody that comes on our YouTube channel. Man, we got 10K followers now. We average about 200,000 views a month, man. Because we're trying to just educate and elevate. Educate and elevate. So thank you again. I'm out of here, man. I did my 30 minutes on this treadmill, 1.5 miles. So I'm good. Thank you. Stay blessed, stay safe, and most of all, beloved, stay Blacktastic. Peace out. Woo. How do you end this joint?